I'm Ashley.
I'm Aida.
I'm Siddha, and we are graduate students in the Masters of Corporate Communication at Northeastern University. Together, we worked on a capstone project for our client, Amplify Latinx. So internally, we had an iMessage group just for quick updates about, the weekly meetings that we had, and then we used email to kind of catch up on assignments that were due, to make sure that we were really meeting our deadlines. And then as an added bonus, we actually developed and actually created a Google Drive folder, and we kind of split it up and we're very organized, ensuring that all the assignment documents were in place and just kind of making sure that timelines and deliverables.
Community management involves engaging in a two-way conversation with the audience. This applies to channels like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn.
So we benchmarked Amplify Latinx against other organizations and looked at best practices for the general and nonprofit social media and newsletter channels. So in addition to that, we also explored, cultural communication preferences and practices just to ensure that the content that we were recommending was tailored per channel, tailored per audience, and just make sure that it was engaging and would help Amplify Latinx reach their goals.
Our final recommendation was specific to metrics. Our client has a solid presence on social media. However, they were not really evaluating the impact, their performance. So we provide direction on what to measure and why, in order to ensure that the content is continuously optimized.
Part of working on the project was actually working with a real-time client that had real-world issues, and we were also given the data and the stats on a real-time basis, and we were working with all of these stats and coming up with inferences and recommendations that were pertaining to how their business model could actually work in the future, and the recommendations that could actually influence their operations on a real-time basis. So I think I loved working on this project because of that reason.
So my favorite part about this project was the teamwork. So this was I have never been a fan of a teamwork before, but when you have a nice team, so Sudha and Aishi were very helpful and supportive throughout the whole period of the project. And I think we did a really great job together, and that couldn't be possible without everyone's effort.
So apart from working with this incredible team of ladies, my favorite part was definitely developing my consulting skills and specifically creating a project scope. So it's something that was quite challenging yet rewarding. I always wanted to do it, but I never got the chance to do it at my old job. And I've learned a lot about being able to not only meet a client's needs, but making sure that as a team we're not overextending ourselves.
This semester, I had the privilege of teaching the Capstone class, and today you're hearing about one of the projects that we took on for the class. Capstone is a really unique experience. Students become consultants. This particular project was really interesting and challenging because not only did it involve a comprehensive strategic communication plan, that communication plan needed to be culturally sensitive due to the nature of the client. The students spent weeks understanding the market, understanding the client, understanding the client's customers, and then customizing a plan that directly impacted their business. Not only did the students have to fully address all of the communication needs of the client, but on top of that, they had to layer the cultural nuances. So they had to understand all of the social media platforms and then apply them to the unique needs of that customer, of our client's customer rather.
This is very, very valuable, is very valuable to us. And we look forward to going back and referring to it.
It was a terrific presentation. The midpoint was good, and then so all these recommendations were great.
Thank you for the presentation and all the information you shared with us. It's pretty interesting, especially the engagement with our followers and the people that interact with us. I guess you will give us some suggestions, and I guess we will have to come up with a guideline so we can reply to the common questions and see how we can give them answers. And I'm excited to have someone that can guide us in the marketing and communications strategy so we can implement all these suggestions.